Four Dads and a Podcast is sponsored in part by Huddle Services. If you're looking for a disc jockey, karaoke host, to videographer, our company can help. With over 17 years of experience, we would be happy to assist with your special event. You can contact us at 226-988-2895 or visit us at our website at huddleservices.vpweb.ca. That's HODDLE Services. We look forward to hearing from you and helping with your special event.
Hello, and welcome once again to Four Dads and a Podcast. Thought last week was the last one. No? Alright. Well, enjoy.
And we're back.
Hi.
Hey, thanks for listening
Hello.
to us here. We're Four Dads in a Podcast. How you doing? Tonight we
Doing
got
well.
Sean. We got
Hi.
Sean here.
Hi.
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 Hey.
Hi.
We got Brayden.
Hi.
We got Jeff.
Apparently.
And my name's Raymel. How you guys doing?
Well.
Good.
Well.
As well as we were doing 3 minutes ago.
And welcome
I'm
to
doing better
episode
than that.
69.
Glad that bracket's over.
No more Nirvanas.
No more Nirvana.
You're feeling a lot better.
The outcome of that bracket does not necessarily represent my taste of the 90s music.
What would you prefer to listen to as far as the 90s is concerned?
Like, a lot of the bands on that list I did like, but just the final two I didn't like. I'm surprised there was no Alanis on there. That
Yeah.
really surprised me.
That was surprising too, because she was pretty big back then.
Yeah. It was-
Jeff, I knew he was
Surprised there
gonna
was
be
no
a snob.
corn on that.
Huh?
Weird.
Yeah,
I think Korn was
well.
more 2000s, wasn't it?
Nope.
Yeah.
Korn's first record came out in 94.
Yeah, but when did they really get popular though?
With Follow the Leader in 98? Yeah.
Todd McFarlane did the cover art.
Sure
Nah.
did.
Good. He's a god.
No doubt.
I saw Todd at the last Fan
Comic-Con?
Expo. That
Fan
was
Expo,
around.
yeah.
And I was like a hour-long thing.
Yeah.
Man, he is one of the most interesting people. Like, he's seriously, I would die to like spend some time with that man.
You couldn't because you're dead.
That's what?
You just got into an Alanis song.
Oh Jesus! I hope.
Oh.
There was no irony there. So I guess
So
that would.
so
make
he'd
it an
fit right in
Alanis
then?
song.
That's-
Yeah, that makes absolute sense. You're right.
He's done what you said earlier. That would make sense.
I concede. I concede
The only
to-
good thing that's come out of Alanis Morissette is Taylor Hawkins.
Didn't get that one.
He's the drummer for the Foo Fighters. Dave Grohl stole him from Alanis.
Oh, okay.
Hawking is pretty cool.
a good drummer. I'll give him that.
So, how are you guys doing
So?
tonight?
Doing good overall.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
We're gonna keep it nice and light for this portion of the episode. I didn't put a ranker together because I didn't want to put a back-to-back sort of bracket sort of thing and keep this a little bit more light.
That's fair. You didn't want any more Nirvana thrown at Hills.
I don't care about it. I like Nirvana. But if you would you rather be a character in The Lord of the Rings or a
Yes.
character in Harry Potter?
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, 110%.
Oh my god.
Why?
How about you, Hills?
Let me
Lord
be a
of the
dwarf.
Rings.
Are you fucking kidding?
Nice nipple, Jeff.
Oh!
I have the ring poem tattooed on my chest. So
Do you have it tattooed?
There once was
in
a man from
English,
Nantucket.
or is
no,
it? Or is it in?
it's in Quenya.
Yeah, it's in the
That's
language of Mordor.
Yeah.
In quinoa?
Quenya is the text of the Elvish people.
Quinoa. It's that alternative grain, right?
I had some for dinner tonight.
It's my favorite. Okay. How about you, Hills? Would
Yeah,
you
Lord of
be,
the Rings. Yeah.
What character would you be? I'd be Lord of the Rings as well.
Legolas.
Oh, yeah?
What do your elven eyes see?
Not a whole fucking lot, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd definitely be Lord of the Rings too. It'd have to be a dwarf because they're fucking badass.
Yeah,
It's the beards, man. It's the
I'm thinking
beards.
it'd be Gimli. Like, I'm already built like a dwarf, so what the hell? Might as well be able to grow a beard this time.
Nice. Or you're like one of those weird dwarves with the stubby beard.
Yeah.
Or one of those weird dwarves that can't grow a beard.
Oh, outcast.
He's all sideburn.
Oh.
What about you, Ray? What are you picking?
I'd be Lord of the Rings for sure. I'd be definitely be like Gimli or.
Now, are we picking like characters from the Lord of the Rings that we'd prefer to
sure.
be?
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's pretty generic as far as the question is concerned.
My favorite when I was a kid was Aragorn, because the guy
Yeah.
was like, or like more specifically Strider.
Strider.
Oh,
Just sitting cloaked in the corner of a tavern, smoking on his pipe.
Smacking his pipe.
I don't know, man. Like when you read that, like I first read that book when I was young. I was like younger than 10 years old.
Oh yeah.
And like that image in that scene at the Prancing Pony, like, yeah, it.
Did it work for you? Because you read the books before the movies came out, then obviously, and
Oh yeah, I there was a time where I read all 3 of those books every year. Like I made a point of reading the trilogy once a year.
okay.
Whoa. Calm down there, Christopher Lee.
So when you saw the
Saruman?
characters come to life, what did you think of them?
So what? Huh?
So when you saw the characters come to life on film, did they meet your expectations? Were you disappointed in the actors? Like, because obviously you had to build an image
you know
in your
what?
head.
I thought it was cast really well. I wasn't super excited about Orlando Bloom. I thought the guy was kind of a tool, but but the rest of it, yeah, like the Sean Bean was phenomenal.
He did great.
He's doomed to die like every other role he has.
Elrond was a little weird though. I couldn't get past Hugo
Mr.
Weaving's-
Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
that
guy.
was a little weird too.
Same character.
And then there was always what's her name? Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler.
Oh,
Arwen Evenstar.
oh dear.
Oh, we all had bonus for her back then.
Yeah, those boners didn't last very long.
We see One Night at McCool's.
I can't say that I have.
Sorry, what?
One Night at McCool's.
No, never saw it. That's a movie.
It was It did not do very well, but it was a Liv Tyler movie from I think it must be in the 90s as well. And,
Yeah.
just a lot of tit in there.
Well done.
Yeah. Boners.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the Lord of the Rings universe just has more races and characters to choose from as opposed to the Harry Potter universe. It's like you're a wizard
I was too old for Harry Potter.
Yeah, same here.
I was just like,
That's fair.
Yeah.
I was on the cusp of being too old. I refused to get into it. It was my brother was big into it. Like he was reading the books or whatever. He was always the bookworm. I didn't really, follow in the same steps there. But then when the movie started coming out, my mom took him to go see the first movie or whatever, and then the second one was coming out, and she's like, Braden, just watch the damn movie, and then we'll all go as a family. I was like, no, I don't want to. And she's like, Braden, seriously, you're going to go home tonight, you're going to sit down and watch the movie so you don't have to ask questions when we go to see the movie tomorrow. I'm like, fine. And then I watched it, I loved it, I was like, let's go fucking see the movie.
Nice.
Now, as far as books go, like I still am not a big reader. I tend to fall asleep about 4 or 5 pages in.
Sure.
So I've read all of the Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I did that back in high school. I haven't done it since. And as far as Harry Potter goes, I think I got halfway through the 4th book before I had to put it down and got distracted with other things and haven't been able to pick it back up again.
Right, and that's
That
the thing
was
too.
that was over a decade ago.
I think I'm similar to you as far as book reading is concerned. Like I have to find a book that's really intriguing enough for me to read. Well, there's only been like a handful of books that I've been able to kind of get through and go, hey, I really love this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not an avid reader as well.
I tried to get through it as a kid, and I still couldn't do it.
No?
Like, it was like, I loved the movie. The movie was fantastic, or the, I guess, TV series at the time was fantastic, and I wanted to, read the book because I wanted to, piece together all the differences and stuff they left out and all that jazz. I think I got halfway through that before I put it down.
I just picked up a book yesterday.
What's that?
I just picked up a new book yesterday.
What'd you get?
I started reading The Tattooist of Auschwitz.
Oh, cool. Lauren's read that, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've heard really good things about it, and I was just at the Goodwill store last week and saw it there, so picked her up. I just finished the book a couple of weeks ago, so I was looking for something new.
Yeah, you're a big reader, aren't you?
He's
I like
big
to read,
on the
yeah.
Nazis. Yeah.
You got the haircut.
Ever since playing through Wolfenstein.
My Naven.
Yeah.
So another question here on your would you rather die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain?
Oh yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live longer and be remembered longer, probably, as the villain.
Yeah, I'd love to see myself to turn into the villain. Oh my god, how epic would that be?
Very.
Yeah, I definitely don't care to die a hero.
No.
I don't.
No.
Yeah, I don't like enough people to really care about that.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
I generally don't like people at all. So
Rule.
I'm good with becoming a villain. Why the fuck not?
Right on. I'm gonna flip through these, see what you like. Would you
Yeah,
rather
whatever.
be allergic to peanut butter or be allergic to chocolate?
Be allergic to chocolate.
Peanut butter.
Nirvana.
We were doing this again. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
It was
I consume so much peanut butter.
yeah. Like my standard lunch when I was working was 3 peanut butter sandwiches
Well done. That's a lot of protein.
every fucking day,
Hey, it's easy.
Monday through Friday, and then weekends for breakfast would be toast and peanut butter.
So here's a different one. Would you rather sue a charity organization and win, or sue a corrupt organization and lose?
It depends. What's the charity?
Charities are corrupt, so
Oh, there you go.
go there.
I don't know. The only one that comes to mind is the Wii, the Wii charity up in recent events there.
Nintendo Wii.
Ooh, this is a dumb one. I'm gonna skip it. Would you rather? Here's a dumber one. Would you rather be a carrot or a pickle?
Pickle.
Carrot.
I love pickles.
I hate pickles. Pickles are disgusting. Before Taylor got pregnant the first time around,
Yeah.
she decided that she needed a peanut butter and pickle sandwich, and I wanted to fucking murder her because you
Oh my
don't disgrace peanut butter like that.
Huh. I'm just trying to figure out the flavor profile on that. It's sour and...
I'll tell you right now, it's fucking sacrilegious.
How about you, Hills? Do you want to be a carrot or a pickle? Neither.
Carrot. On
Just trying to
principle
think
alone.
of why I would be one over the other. Like, am I doing this for the purpose of somebody eating me, or is it because would I rather live as a pickle?
I'm Pickle Sean. I'm Pickle Sean.
Why would I pick pickles? Because I enjoy pickles more, or do I think I'd have a better life as a pickle?
At least you have a cool jar.
Right? I'd be a pickle because of Pickle Rick.
That's.
I'm Pickle Rick.
You think you'd just be buds with him?
Yeah, man.
You
Fucking
and
get
Rick just
robot arms
hanging
killing fucking rats
You
and
just
making
have an
a robot body.
Yeah, pickles. Then you just do more cool things.
Yep.
You don't do
Absolutely.
cool stuff as a carrot.
No. What are you going to be? Carrot Top?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Eddie Murphy dressed as a carrot in Daddy Daycare, and that was fucking hilarious.
I don't even remember that.
Didn't he also dress as a carrot during Delirious?
Oh, man. That's reaching back. I don't know.
No, I'm just referring to that god awful red leather suit he wore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Skin tight leather.
That was the 80s, though, right? That was a Michael Jackson special. Would you rather lose your arms or your legs?
Legs.
Legs.
Yeah, you need your hands.
Lieutenant Dan? Let's see here. You want to be smart and unlucky or dumb and really lucky?
Super
Dumb
lucky.
and really lucky.
Stupid. Oh, man, I hope I'm in. Oh, man.
You have.
Dumb or the-
You can be the
dumb or
smartest
the-
person, but if you have the worst luck, it's just not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
Right. I agree.
You stumble through life as an idiot.
It's worked out for you so far.
Hey-oh!
Okay.
Oh!
I don't even need to make the choice. It's just it's my life.
That's funny. Let's see what we got here. Oh my god. All right. Would you rather lose your preferred thumb or lose the index and middle finger of your preferred hand? That's weird.
No, I'd rather index and middle finger.
Index and middle, eh?
'Cause then
I'd probably
you could still grab with the.
I'd go with index and middle finger too, because I can relearn to hold a pick with
Like
my
that?
ring finger and thumb.
That's fair.
Yeah. Do you guys ever see that commercial with that lawyer that has no index finger or middle finger? He's on the commercial there, just clawing his pen, writing stuff down. Like he can do it.
Oh.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
He can do it.
I've actually got a cousin of mine who was born with I don't want to say deformed because that's not the proper word, but underdeveloped hands. So
Right.
he basically doesn't have forearms, so it's just his
He doesn't have four arms.
How many does he have?
no forearms. Forearms.
12 arms.
For those of you not watching the video feed right now, I'm pointing to my forearm.
He has four arms.
The section of my arm between
Can't
my
see
wrist
his
and my
forearm.
elbow.
Congratulations on the other two.
You sons of bitches.
Would be an octopus.
So he was born without forearms, and only has like a thumb and two fingers on each hand.
Gotcha.
And he's able to play drums and guitar and bass and all this jazz, and he's fucking phenomenal. So
Is he a
I
jazz
could
musician?
I know,
yeah,
right?
I'm sure he does.
Little Chet Baker.
I realize that I say all that jazz a lot,
Yeah.
but
So, on a different note, I was listening through our playlist, and listening to BDM has increased my appreciation for August Burns Red.
oh really?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
it's weird because I went back to it. I was like, you know what? I don't mind the lyrics anymore. I don't mind like the growly, screaming, whatever you call it. I don't mind it so much before because there's an instrumental album that I used to listen to all the time from ABR, and then I listened to
Christmas. Was it their Christmas record?
No, it wasn't the Christmas one. It was I don't remember what it was. I can send it to you after. But I listened to it with all the lyrics. I was like, this is pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, Braden.
No problem, buddy. No, there's an entire musicality and like talent that goes into that style of vocals.
That was really hard.
It's difficult to master. It's not difficult to do per se, but it is difficult to master. And if you do it wrong, you're gonna basically just blow out your vocal cords, which a lot of people have done.
Yeah.
And that's, for example, Avenged Sevenfold. Their vocalist blew out his vocal cords screaming the wrong way.
No.
He had to go in for surgery and all that jazz. And again, there it is. And then he couldn't really scream anymore for the longest time.
He went from
took
metal to jazz, eh? That's a big jump.
I know, right? It's not actually that big of a jump. There's this
Not
thing
even
called
some of
jazz
the jazz.
fusion.
All of it.
all that jazz.
Not even a little bit
All
of jazz.
of the jazz.
Not some of it. All of it.
All of it.
Some people just like parts of the jazz.
Parts of the
Specifically
jazz.
that jazz.
You know parts of that jazz.
These parts be your favorite jazz.
But this
But
jazz
this jazz is important too.
But not all of it.
Oh man.
All right. So would you rather be first killed in the group or last killed in a group?
Last killed, obviously.
Last, yeah, I want to live longer.
Yeah. Jeff's not even listening. He's gonna be first killed.
He's already
Okay.
dead.
What? Dead. Would you rather have fire breath or poop chocolate?
Fire
Fire
breath.
breath. I want to be a dragon.
Braden's thinking about it.
What?
Chocolate.
So this brings a lot of questions to the table.
How?
Like, well, no.
See,
You're just not
one
eating
is
your
a gift you
feces
can
regardless
share.
of what it is. You're just not going to take a shit and eat it.
But
I guess-
what if my digestive system somehow just mutated into that which all of the non-nutrients that I had to excrete were then just manufactured into chocolate and shot out my ass. Kind of like how rabbits tend to eat their shit because they don't shit out only the non-nutrients. You know what I mean?
If you're that excited to get chocolate, you can just use your fire breath and kill people that have chocolate and just get it from them.
But I've already
straight to murder,
said
huh?
that I was
Just like, what else are you gonna do with fire breath? You're just gonna like, oh, you should have a campfire. Let me help.
Dude, it's like, honestly, camping, you're like the best friend there.
You're number one.
Yeah, but how frequently are you going to be able to get to use the fire breath?
Well,
You learn to use it all the time. I imagine.
impress the ladies.
Yeah.
How?
You have fire breath. Ow.
Hey, ladies, check out what I can do.
It's probably pretty niche dating market, but you'll get someone.
Yeah, you imagine on the Tinder profile, right?
Full
Bonus.
disclaimer:
I breathe fire.
don't come with full bush.
Jeff snorting.
I don't know what noise I'm hearing. It's like a cat.
You didn't need that pubic hair, did you?
I guess it is easier than waxing, isn't it? It doesn't smell very good afterwards.
Just a
So.
little.
If you could control the intensity too, like
I assume you could.
you do like a little like puff and
God.
Puff the Magic Dragon?
So are you picking fire or poop?
Yeah.
Well,
Fire.
I wouldn't be choosing between fire and poop. I'd be
Fire
choosing
and
between
chocolate.
fire and chocolate. I guess I technically already gave up chocolate when it came to the peanut butter chocolate question. So
You don't want to shit
I'll roll
out
up-
peanut butter because that would be disgusting.
Oh, that's a lot of toilet paper. Holy shit.
no, that's why I got a bidet.
Oh, Finnegan.
So oily though, it's not gonna clean it up very well. It's
Oh, your dog will.
with his hands.
Oh yeah, Enzo will make quick work of that.
Human face.
Is he even a dog at that point?
No, I've renamed him Jeff.
Oh,
Jeff.
All right.
Fuck it, fire breath.
I think I pick fire as well. Would you rather be 4 feet tall or 10 feet tall?
10 feet tall.
10?
Yeah, there's more utility to that.
Yeah, like you just have way more access to things.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like
Stalking.
the height of an 8-year-old your whole life if you have the choice.
Yeah.
If you can choose.
But
I'm sure like 10 feet people aren't like, man, I wish I was 4 feet.
no, not at all. Like, so how tall is a story? That's
8
8,
feet.
right? 8 feet? So you'd be ducking all the time, eh?
You'd
have-
be living in a custom world for sure.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be expensive.
Those Victorian houses, I think they have like the 10 or 12 foot ceilings, something.
Done. Would you rather be allergic to babies or allergic to elderly people?
Oh, just both, please.
Well, pretty much the same. But not you,
elderly
not you,
people.
Nanny. Not you, Grandma.
No.
Yeah, love you, Grandma.
Yeah, I love you. I won't be allergic to you.
I was thinking more in terms of my neighbors.
How? Hey, you have an old neighborhood there, eh?
Yeah, it's all retirees.
So they must really hate us when we come over there.
Ask me how many fucks I give.
7?
All of the fucks?
No fuck.
Some of the jazz.
There are no jazz.
75% jazz.
Yeah. I'm going through these, and some of these... Oh, here we go. Marvel one. Would you rather be Iron Man, but have to leave the suit on at all times? Or be the Hulk, and have to stay in Hulk form at all times?
Hulk. Hulk.
Can you just imagine how big that penis is?
Oh, man.
It's about the size of that dildo that you have in that picture. At least.
At least.
I'd probably go with Iron Man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't
Assuming
know,
you
man.
can like constantly
that suit's gonna
breathe.
stink.
Yeah, that'd be kind of stinky.
You know he's got to have some kind of hygiene system there to keep it clean and flushed out.
No, he doesn't.
Flush.
He's dead.
Oh. All right. Who would you rather chill with? Would you rather chill with Eminem or chill with Jay-Z?
Ugh.
Jay-Z.
I
Hove.
don't really care for either.
No.
No.
I think Jay-Z would be more chill.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
Eminem would just.
I'd probably say Jay-Z anyway,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
you know,
I just feel like Eminem would just complain the whole time. Just always talk about Haley and just complain about his ex-wife.
How old is Haley now? Isn't she old now?
She was
old
like
enough.
5 when I was a teenager.
Somebody pull that up.
Okay, Google.
Alexa, how old is Haley Mathers? I don't know. Haley Mathers. She doesn't know that one.
Oh well.
I guess it's like 30.
No. Just make me feel real old.
She was alive in the 90s. It was 22 years ago.
Yep.
So here's one. Would you rather control your dreams or watch them the next day?
Watch them.
Oh, yeah.
Watch them for sure.
Yeah. I'm not creative enough
Yeah.
to make up my own dreams.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
You kind of try to control your dreams while you're dreaming anyway, and it never fucking works. So
No.
I had a dream. You remember the old Transformers cartoon movie?
Yes.
like the original.
Yeah, the original. Yeah. I had a dream I was Spike in that robot suit that they gave him, and I dreamt I was trying to transform. I was like, this is so cool. And then I woke up, I was like, motherfucker.
And how old were you?
I don't know.
Last week.
What year did they... Because that was like shortly after I watched the movie. When did that come out?
86?
Yeah, maybe I was like 10, 11.
I was not born.
I was born. I saw that in the theaters.
Did you?
Yes,
Nice. All right, here we go. Would you rather have a head the size of a tennis ball? Or a head the size of a watermelon?
Head the size of a watermelon. Big head mode for days, bro.
You'd be top heavy, walking left, right.
You kidding me? It'd be running around like James Bond with head, like Goldeneye with big head mode on.
Big head mode, yeah.
I think the hilarity would ensue far more with the big head. So yes.
Yeah.
I think it'd be more socially acceptable. I think people would come up and talk to you because it's funny. If you had a little head, people would just be like, I can't even look at that guy.
Yeah, you can't even look at that.
That reminds me of Beetlejuice when they yeah, right?
Oh yeah.
But the thing is that your eyes would not be proportionate to the size of your head. You'd still have the regular size eyes.
So it'd be just this face on this. Just have big ass cheeks.
Like which way is the watermelon shape?
Are my ears like out here?
Out here, like Hey Arnold, or are we going up?
Whatever you like. Up. No, I could do it sideways too. or this way.
Or like backwards, like alien, like an alien head.
Oh, like like a
Yeah,
xenomorph.
watermelon just wins in every scenario.
Just imagine like all four of us were walking down the street and like each one had like a different watermelon head.
We're all brothers from different watermelon dads.
We found each other on a support group online.
And we'd have to get button down shirts because we wouldn't be able to get anything over our head.
Yeah. Oh, pullovers. Oh my god.
Man, let's see here. Would you rather get $100,000 now or get $1 million in 5 years?
$1
$1 million in 5 years. I can wait.
That's a tough call.
I've waited this long. I can wait another 5.
I think I'd wait the 5.
I think I could turn that 100,000 into more than $1 million within those 5 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right on.
I would take the 100K today.
Would you rather be in a rock band or a boy band?
Rock band.
Boy band.
Boy band, you'd get, I think, way more ladies. You
get more girls in a boy band.
Girls. You get a lot of girls.
Yeah.
You get a lot more ladies in a
all
rock
the
band.
gilfs.
What would be the name of your boy band, Jeff?
Don't put me on the spot.
Speaking of boy band names, Hills, you remember that time we went to Yuck Yucks? And we were all sitting up front, and I think it was you, me, Chevy, and I want to say Ty. And the comedian's like, look at these guys up here. They're like a boy band. Yeah, they're called Balls Deep. And apparently
At the time that guy came home with you guys?
Oh my god.
No,
Ted?
no, that wasn't the time. That was a completely different
I don't
time.
know the story. You're going to have to tell the story now.
Hills, you go with this one.
So we'd gone to Yuck Yucks a bunch of times, and there was this opener, and I think his name was Ted. It doesn't even matter.
It was Tom. No,
Tom,
hold on.
yeah.
Tom McDonald.
Definitely Tom. And so he had like a 5 to 10
Tom
minute
O'Donnell.
act,
Tom O'Donnell.
depending on how well the crowd received. He was always an opener. He was never the headliner.
Right.
And he did the same jokes all the time, so we must have seen him 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
And he had this pickle jar joke. Anyhow, so after the show, after like the 3rd or 4th time we've seen him, he was standing outside, and we all went up and started talking to him and invited him back to the apartment to come hang out. And he ended up being like, it's actually kind of sad. He ended up being a very depressed person.
Oh shit.
Said that like he really wanted to be a comedian, but he just spends so much time writing. He can't really get a full gig, and like he's got a couple of jokes. So he was up on the balcony, and he had a couple of drinks and stuff, and he was just like talking about suicide and talking about it's he was a really nice guy, and I don't know if we saw him again after that or not.
But then he wouldn't leave, right?
I think we did have to kick him out, actually. I think me and Chevy had to kick him out of the apartment.
Yeah,
No way.
I definitely remember the story being that he overstayed his welcome, and you had to boot him out of there.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, Tom O'Donnell.
I wonder how he's doing
That
now.
was his name.
He seemed like a guy out of Letterkenny. He seemed like he would fit into that show really well.
Oh, guaranteed. Absolutely.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
pickle jar.
he was a funny dude. It had something to do with only having a chick only having 3 fingers like a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah. Some of the hand jobs.
Yeah, I can't remember what the
picture.
punchline was, but
Yeah.
it was a nice long setup,
Yeah.
and it was a funny joke regardless.
It usually did pretty good.
Oh yeah, it did very well the first time we heard it.
First, and then second was all right. Oh,
that's the unfortunate thing about comedians is when you go see a comedian live, all you want to hear are new jokes, because the second you've heard a joke, you know where it's going.
Yeah.
And you know it's not as funny the next time around.
Yeah.
and that's the main difference between comedians and musicians and bands, right? Like
Right.
the fans of musicians want to hear the hits. They want to hear those same songs over and over and over again. They don't care how many times they heard it, but you don't want to hear the same jokes over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's 100% 180.
Yeah.
I love comedians that play to the crowd.
Sure.
They just, like Russell Peters did that really well. He would just pick out groups of people, just all the different races and ethnicities, and just talk about them. And that would basically most of his content. And a lot of comedians do that. Almost basically improv at that point. And,
I love improv so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, we saw Whose Line Is It Anyway at Center in the Square a couple of years
Oh, no
ago.
way.
Yeah, I really wanted to go to that.
Ryan Stiles was there, Colin
Yeah.
Mockery.
And Jeff Probst.
Yep. And
Jeff Probst was there?
Oh yeah.
there was one other guy.
I was working out at the t-shirt shop downtown Kitchener when they were out there, and I remember seeing them walk by the store because they were just chilling around downtown Kitchener or whatever.
All one block of it?
Oh, yeah.
This was just like 2 years ago.
Oh, this was 2 years ago. Okay,
It's just a
they
couple
were
years.
they were around a few years prior as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right
it
on.
was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, I love
Those
watching
guys are
those
always
clips.
funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys watched it on Netflix there, Middleditch and Schwartz.
I've seen a few of them, yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet. No.
Oh,
If you like
Those guys are great. They do such good setups.
They're really funny. I mean,
Yeah.
Lauren can't stand it, but I was just dying on the couch laughing my ass off watching that.
It, like with improv and that kind of stuff, it can get cringeworthy because it can get awkward and it can get uncomfortable.
But then you see how they react, right? They're like,
And,
huh?
and that's it. And they're just so quick on the spot to come up with something clever just to make it work. And it's so impressive. Like it doesn't look like it's difficult, but just especially
Oh,
standing in
it's
front of
tough.
thousands and thousands of people and just getting people to throw ideas at you on the spot and making a whole show out of it.
Like even for us to try to come up with musical puns, that's fucking hard.
Like,
Right?
who can come up with a boy band name?
No, none of it. All right. Here's one of the last ones I'll do tonight as far as would you rather. Would you rather fight a crocodile with a bow or fight an elephant with a shotgun?
Why would an elephant have a shotgun?
No. You're fighting.
That's a very good question.
don't-
care to elaborate?
I don't make the questions. This is what I've read out. I don't know how a crocodile is holding a bow, nor do I know how an elephant's going to fire a
I'd never be
shotgun.
able to draw it back. The arrows would just fall over.
Worst.
I would have to assume the crocodile is using a tiny bow, holding it in its mouth, and then using the tongue to pull back the.
I would rather
string.
see both of them fight themselves. The elephant, the shotgun,
let's
like
change
the
that.
crocodile with the bow and arrow.
Versus the. Who do you think would win in fights? The elephant with a shotgun or a crocodile with a bow?
That's what I'd rather.
Yeah, it's all about the wording.
Right.
The emphasis.
Like your forearms.
Exactly.
All that
Your buddies.
jazz.
All that jazz.
Yeah.
So good.
And
One more for the road.
Let's see if I can find a good one. Oh, here we go. Would you rather have infinite underwater breath or have infinite running capacity?
Why would you be underwater? Like, what? Why? Who gives a shit?
Wow, Jeff.
Just
Well,
saying.
to be fair, the underwater breath thing would
Hey,
get
never
kind
mind.
of.
Fuck it. You know what, Jeff? Fuck it. I'm going to do a new one.
No, I want to talk about this one.
I got a good one, too.
Braden and I are interested in this one.
That's fine. Move on.
All right. Here's one a little closer to home for Jeff. Would you rather be a Jedi Master or a Super Saiyan?
Super Saiyan.
Jedi Master.
Sean?
I think I'd rather have underwater breath. I think that would make that makes the most sense. Yeah, I think you can go anywhere then. You could swim anywhere you want. You just put some flippers on, and
There's
then you
nothing
just
down there. There's nothing
No,
there.
what, like,
Here's
swim
my
island.
here's my thing. Here's my thing about the underwater breath thing. Sure, you have infinite underwater breath. You can breathe underwater for as long as you fucking care to do so. You're not going to have the stamina to swim all the way across the Atlantic or the Pacific. There's no fucking way you're going to be able to do that.
Hey guys, I'm gonna trick you, and I'm gonna go underwater for a really long time, and then like that's it, like
You guys will be Aquaman.
right?
Because you're gonna run around all the time, Jeff. That's what you're gonna do instead.
Yeah, man, totally. That's why people say, "Hey, I gotta run."
Oh, that's what
I gotta run. People don't say, "Hey, I gotta hold my breath forever." Come on, get real.
Those are the legit origins of I gotta run. That's where it came from.
Oh man.
I'd pick Super Saiyan.
See,
Absolutely.
I understand. I don't know much about Super Saiyan or whatever. From what I can tell, it's probably like more powerful than a Jedi. But I don't know, man. Jedis are cooler.
You know,
Oh.
Jedis are cool with their fucking mind tricks and shit, sure. But I don't
They
know.
have that-
Have you ever seen a spirit bomb? Those things are badass.
Yeah. There goes your planet, Jedi.
What
Who the
planet?
fuck needs a Death Star?
What
All
planet?
right.
What Death Star? Go fuck your mom.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
Right.
Good thing my mom doesn't listen to this.
Mm.
Shit, sorry, Grandma.
Your grandma does. Oh, sorry, Grandma.
You gotta run.
Hold your breath for a long time.
Don't hold your breath.
Well, that comes to a screeching halt for this episode here. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for listening. And if you want to give us 5 stars in the iTunes store there, please do so and leave a comment so we can read it on the air. Are we going to bother checking this week?
Keep it down.
I
She's-
already checked. There's absolutely nothing there, but I did want to say, if you've gotten this far into the podcast and haven't missed an episode, may whatever deity you believe in have mercy on your fucking soul. Holy shit!
And thanks for watching.
If there's somebody out there that's actually listened to like all of these all the way through,
Let
that
us know.
that person deserves to be on the show.
I agree.
Let us know.
So let us know in the on the iTunes that you've listened to every episode, and we'll bring you on.
Even if you've listened to this episode this far,
Just leave us a 5-star review on iTunes saying that you've listened to all the episodes, regardless of if you have or not, and we'll bring you on the podcast.
I need somebody that will not vote Nirvana with me.
Also, disclaimer: we're not editing anything. Whatever you say goes.
Oh yeah, there will
Yeah.
be no editing whatsoever.
Oh, well,
you words you say on the podcast are words people are going to hear when they listen to it, if anybody does listen to it.
Because we have no time to do that.
God no.
It's also we don't want to.
God no.
Well, thanks for listening. That's the end here, I guess. Cue the music.
See you next time.
Peace. Who's on next? Sean's episode next week?
Yeah.
Right on.
I thought
Is
who
there-
was on first?
Ha. Sean raised his hand. Is there anything we need to get prepared for next week?
Yeah, I think I might do. I want to do a Twitch stream.
Okay.
So I don't really care what the game is. We could do Fortnite. We could do Fall Guys. We could do Destiny. Basically anything that 4 of us have that we can play together.
What do we have?
So we've all got PS4s. Jeff, will you have access to yours next week?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Maybe
know if
Your
it'll
NAT
work.
setting's gonna be okay.
Probably not.
Well,
No.
we're just going to be talking through. We can still talk through Skype, I think.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
All right. Well, I'll give it a shot. We can maybe test it out beforehand. It might be a good idea.
Yeah,
Yep,
testing
might
it
be.
would probably be good.
we could do, like, I can try setting up Twitch on PC, I don't know. You still got a
Diablo 2, man.
Diablo 2. We could do
That's
StarCraft.
true. We could do Diablo 2. We could do StarCraft.
I could probably load it up on this old computer, yeah?
Yeah, I don't even care. I just want to try it out. I want to see how it goes. And
Sure.
And that's probably just going to be the full episode, to be honest.
Right on. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
We just got to figure out a game.
We'll
Yeah.
give it a go. Figure out a game within the next week here, and we'll give her a test run on a night beforehand,
Yeah.
just to make sure everything works fine. And
We all have StarCraft?
That's free
I
to play.
think so. Yeah,
Jeff, you have
I
StarCraft,
think I've
yeah?
I think I've got it installed.
Yeah, I'll have to reinstall it on this thing, but I'm pretty sure it'll run on this P3 or i3.
Yeah,
It
it'll
appears to be installed. Yeah.
run in your toaster, maybe.
Cool.
It ran on
Sweet.
computers from the 90s.
Yeah.
It's true.
So
Okay. That sounds good to me.
Sweet.
Nice.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye. Bye,
They all-
Sean.
See you later.
Bye, Braden.
Braden, you going to sleep now, or are you jumping on for a little bit?
I will be jumping on in a few. I am actually gonna do a quick edit of last week's episode and get it uploaded. That won't take very long.
Did you get your thing?
What?
Which thing?
Did you get level 100?
Yeah, I bought it.
You bought it. How close were you?
I bought a couple levels. I think I bought like 8 levels.
Yeah.
Just
It was the only way you could do it?
it was the only way I was gonna make it in time. Yeah, because
because you were like level 88 before, like a day before.
yeah, the quests just were not popping fast enough, and they weren't giving me enough experience. And I had found pretty much every fucking XP coin that was available, so it wasn't gonna happen. Especially with the fact that I was, not able to be on there like the entire day, just spamming the fucking game.
Yeah.
So I caved. I, bought the last couple levels I needed. I banged out the remaining quests that I needed to get all the skins for that season, and it gave old school paint background. I like that.
Nice.
But yeah, so I banged out the last couple of
Oh, that
banged out the
reminds
last
me.
couple of quests I needed.
Nice.
Ray, I just bought Assassin's Creed Valhalla today.
You got Valhalla because I started playing Odyssey today.
Yeah, I just bought Valhalla today.
Is it a different game?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's
Really
all on the
different game.
Stadia.
But play Odyssey first, because Odyssey seriously I love that game. It is amazing.
It seems alright so far. I've only played like 10 minutes of it.
Or did you pick the what was it Alexios, or did you pick Cassandra?
Cassandra.
Please, yeah, good. She's way better.
Yeah, why would I
Her
play?
name was Cassandra.
Why would I play a dude
I
when I
don't know.
can play a chick?
But it's just the voice actor.
That's the way I look at it, man.
I don't know. Well, with Valhalla, it's like you're a freaking Viking dude.
Yeah, you sold me already.
The
Yeah.
Viking chicks were much better anyway.
Well, with Valhalla, I guess you can switch. Like you
That's
can.
fine.
Yeah, you can switch. So if you want to be a chick, you can switch at any time.
Cool.
But I was gonna say something else, but I don't know. But whatever.
Is what it is.
Nice.
All right. Well, that was fun. Thanks for indulging Nirvana there, Sean.
He indulged nothing. He shot it down every chance he got.
Right? 'Cause they
4.
made it to, yeah, there were
Four of them.
4 of them. There was
You see, he was keeping track. He must really like Nirvana.
what's 4 out of 32? What's that percentage work out to be again?
It doesn't matter.
It's at 12.5.
You're such a stat nerd.
No, he just checked the calculator.
Oh yeah, it's true.
My head. Calculator's still flipped over on the floor.
Yeah.
Buttons down.
Punching it in with your feet.
All right, boys. Good episode. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
See
worries,
you guys.
buddy. We'll talk to you later.
Yep.
Oh, B, how's the little lady?
The little lady's doing well. It's unfortunately just a waiting game at this point.
Is
So
she still being fed?
she's mainly taking meals through a bottle right now,
Okay.
but she's getting topped up using the feeding tube or whatever. So
Okay.
if she's unable to finish a full bottle, then they give her the rest with the feeding tube. She's still having those issues with the with her heart rate dropping and
shit.
all that jazz, which is concerning. I know I said it again.
Yeah,
We got our episode title.
all that jazz.
Yeah, it's gonna be all that jazz and all that jazz. But yeah, so the docs are noticing some improvement or whatever, and they say that it's just going to be something that she grows out of.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's it's just something that's concerning to us because she was 2.5 weeks further along than Amelia was when Amelia was born, and Amelia never had these issues. She had different issues of her own.
Kids, eh?
Already comparing kids, absolutely. Are you kidding me?
So are you
It's
taking more time off work?
I haven't been back to work since since she was born, and I won't be going back until 2 months after she comes home.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that looks so badass.
It's really cool.
Oh, dude.
You did such a sick job on that thing.
It's not even done yet.
I don't care. It looks
Fiddling
sick.
with shit. Thanks, man. Sorry. I just I just see little things and I want to work on it more and work on it more, and then I forget about the stuff I was working on. Oh, anyways, I'm gonna jump on the PS4.
All right,
All
man.
right.
I will probably be on in a wee bit. Are you planning to stay up a bit?
Yeah, I'll stay up a little bit. I had a coffee, so I'm awake.
All right, I'm gonna go jump on the wife. See you guys later.
Peace.
I can't do that for several more weeks.
Oh,
C-sections and whatnot.
the wife can't jump on me yet because my balls are still tender.
Oh, muffin.
I know.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I guess I'll just have to play video games now.
I guess
Aw,
so.
Too bad.
I'm just gonna have to watch porn and jerk off later. Womp womp.
All right. See you in a bit.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll
buddy.
see you guys.
Peace.
That-
This has been an FHN production. Listen to our new shows every week on Thursday on any podcast platform. Also, check out our live shows on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Twitch.